Hey everyone, this is Josh with thebrewpreneur.com, and it is day 5 of beer camp. That's right, we're about a third of the way through, and it's been a lot of fun taking a look at the Sierra Nevada beer camp across the world beers. Today's day 5. We're taking a look at the White IPA with yuzu. This is an overseas collaboration between Sierra Nevada and the Kiuchi Brewery out of Japan. So White IPA today. The IPA style is actually one of my personal favorites. The White IPA is a little bit different though. The White IPA is actually a hybrid style. It's a cross between an American IPA and a Belgian Whit. So you're looking at kind of like a hoppy wheat beer here. So this is the White IPA with yuzu. If you're wondering what yuzu is, I actually had to look it up myself as well. It is a citrus fruit in the citrus fruit family. So think of like a bumpy lemon, kind of like a bumpy lemon with a lot of seeds. So in the same family as a lemon or a lime, but a fruit that's native to Asia. So this is a White IPA, an ale brewed with coriander, nutmeg, and yuzu. So this one's sure to be a treat, being an interesting hybrid style here. So I'm going to pour this off here and see what we've got. Go. Beautiful straw color there. Not too much haze. Got a little bit in there. Not completely transparent either. I'd say more like translucent. A little bit of a white head there for sure. There is some cloudiness there, which is to be expected with the wheat beers. So let's see what we have. I'm getting some fresh citrus fruit here. It's definitely not lemon though. You can still smell citrus, but it's not lemon. I guess it's the yuzu that they mention on the bottle here. Something else I'm getting really strong on the nose is what I like to call a Belgian yeast kind of smell, and that may sound kind of odd at first thought, but Belgian yeast actually puts off various aromas during the fermentation process and post-fermentation. It has been described as everything from banana to bubblegum to clove. There's a variety of flavors that you can get from the various strains of Belgian yeast used, and I'm definitely picking up some of that here. Light on the banana. I would say more on the bubblegum sweetness side. And then there's a little bit of spiciness in there like the clove, and I think it also goes together with some of the coriander that they used in this particular brew. But yeah, on the nose I'm getting the citrus from this yuzu, I guess, the Belgian yeast, and then a little bit of hoppiness in there, just a little bit, some slight spice too. So if the smell is any indication of the taste, I think we're in for a treat because there's a lot going on here. So let's see how it is. Wow, that's very good. Very good beer. That's all I can say at first thought, just because there's so much going on here. The first thing I get is some of the flavors from that Belgian yeast. Very heavy on the bubblegum sweetness and some of the clove. Again, very characteristic of a wit beer. Belgian wits, that type of variety. That's what I get at the beginning. As you continue to move through the taste, that sweetness kind of slowly dies off, and then you're hit with a hoppy kick, which is characteristic of our beloved IPA styles. Oh yeah, it's good. So you get the sweetness from the Belgian yeast there, and then you've got that hoppy kick that comes in. It's really pleasant. That bitterness from the hops goes really good with the sweetness from the yeast flavor there, and it provides a dryness and a bitterness that is pleasant. Like you want it to continue to take a few more sips. So that's very good. Something else I have to note is there's some spice in here Now, some of that may be some of the clove type flavors from the Belgian yeast, but also some of that coriander in there. And then I would also maybe say some of the hops that they used in this were of a spicy type variety, because you taste that spice throughout the back end of the taste. But this is extraordinary. I can really appreciate this beer, just for being the hybrid that it is, the cross between the Belgian Wit and the IPA. You're really getting the best of both worlds here. Kind of that light mouth feel, a light to medium mouth feel of a wheat beer, and some of the Belgian yeast notes, but coupled with the hoppy kick of an IPA, and it's great. I can't think of. I'd have to say this be a great spring or summer beer. Just light, easy drinking, but loads of flavor too. I mean, this is excellent. One of my favorite of the beer camp varieties thus far. Yeah, great beer. If you've tried this one, or if you've tried any of the beer camp collabs that we've looked at thus far, let me know what you think. I'd love to know what you think of these styles, what you think of these beers, what you're tasting in these beers. That's something great about tasting beers. Everyone's palate is different, so you may pick up on something that I don't, or vice versa. So let me know what you think. Again, just a great beer. White IPA with yuzu. I'd reach for this one again for sure. Be a great beer to enjoy outside during the summer, or just any time. It's a good one. Great overseas collab here. So, Beer Camp Day 5 in the books. We will see you all for Day 6, almost halfway through. Thank you for joining us, and we'll talk to you later. Cheers.